Fans, in honor of the 50th anniversary of the Super Bowl, we direct your attention to the video board as we take a look back at some of your 49ers Super Bowl highlights. Fans, the 1981 49ers went 13-3 in the regular season en route to a 26-21 victory over the Cincinnati Bengals in Super Bowl XVI. Perhaps no sequence was as crucial in sealing the 49ers' first Super Bowl title than the famous goal line stand the defense made late in the third quarter. At this time, we direct your attention to the field. Hoisting the first Lombardi Trophy in 49ers history, please welcome members of the 49ers 1981 defense. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as they symbolically stand strong on the 1-yard line, just like they did 34 years ago, we direct your attention to the video board as we relive this historic moment in 49ers and Super Bowl history.
They're driving down, and they have the momentum, and it looks like they're taking over. And we're there, and we're down to the goal line, and it's let's not break. And actually, the first down play, Choma trips the running back, and I finally get a good hit. He's a big man. I don't think I might have stopped him. Choma hadn't slowed him down a little bit. Second down play was off tackle on the other side, and I get into the lead blocker and slam him good. Hack hits and bounces off, and Craig Pookie comes in from the side, and it's Lawrence Pillars and them closing in, and we stop them there on the other off tackle, and then the third down play comes, and I see the back is wider, so I start to step outside, and I see him glancing outside. So as the play starts, I'm thinking, it's that play in the flat, and they hike the ball, and there he goes. And I hesitate just for a second, I'm like, oh my God. And at the last minute, he's right there at the 6-inch line. I hit, and we make the stop, and everybody's ecstatic. And I'm thinking to myself, we're on the 6-inch line, they got one more down. Watch the film, we all converge at the same time.
For this team, for this coach, for this owner, for this town, they'll never forget this day.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for this stalwart defense and your 1981 San Francisco 49ers Super Bowl XVI champions. The 1988 49ers made a return trip to the Super Bowl in what would be a rematch of Super Bowl XVI against the Bengals. This time it was the offense that led the team 92 yards in the final minutes of the fourth quarter and culminated in a touchdown pass to John Taylor with just 34 seconds left in the game. Aptly named the drive, the sequence sealed the 2016 come-from-behind victory and the 49ers' third Super Bowl title. We again direct your attention to the field. Hosting the third Lombardi Trophy in 49ers history, please welcome members of your 1988 offense. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as they march down the field, just as they did in Super Bowl XXIII, let's again relive this historic drive.
The 49ers have a long way to go. Montana back to throw on first down. Throws over the middle. Completes it to Craig. Craig is to the 16.
That was Joe Montana at his best.
Montana again is back to throw. A little dunk over the middle. Caught by John Frank, and that'll be a first down.
Montana with a first down. Two receivers near side. Joe back to throw. Steps up. Throws. Out here for Rice. He has it at midfield. Goes out of bounds. Two wide receivers near side. Montana to throw. Completes it up the middle to Craig.
At one point, Joe looked at me and gave me a timeout signal, and I waved him off. I didn't want to take a timeout there. And he did it again. I waved him off. I had no idea he was hyperventilating.
Montana trying to drive him the length of the field here with the game in the balance. 16-13, the Bengals lead. Montana back to throw. Throws over the middle. A fight. Gets for right into the 20. He's down to the 19 for a first down.
We're all extensions of each other.
Everyone had different roles they had to play.
52 seconds remaining.
In that whole drive, we were just an extension to each other.
He completes it to Craig. He's down to the 10. 49ers will have to take a timeout.
With 39 seconds remaining, Walsh called 20 halfback curl X up. It was the last play he would call as coach of the 49ers.
At the 10-yard line, 39 seconds remaining. Back to throw Montana. Steps up, throws.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for this high-powered offense and your 1988 San Francisco 49ers Super Bowl XXIII champion. And now, fans, we'd like to recognize the man responsible for building these two great teams. During his 23-year tenure as 49ers owner, the team won 5 Super Bowl titles. In a category all his own, this man truly stands alone as simply the greatest ever. Former 49er owner, the architect of champions, Eddie DeBartolo Jr.
We had great coaches. We had great players. The likes of Joe Montana.
Oh, he understood what it took to win because he was a competitor.
Jerry Rice.
He's going to give you everything. All he's asking for is win championships.
Ronnie Lott.
Eddie gave something that you couldn't buy.
Roger Craig.
Eddie is one of the most generous owners that you're ever going to meet on this planet.
It's been a wonderful, wonderful run. I mean, I could go on and on. I'm gratified.